We all have players that we loved, but due to injury their careers get taken off the road and they can't seem to get back to the hype they originally had once before that one injury which seemed to sideline them for ages. For most people, these players are such as Neymar, Dele Alli, Royce, and honourable mentions to the likes of Thiago and Hazard. For me, especially, it was Naby Keita. Yes, I know how that sounds. Like how people liked all the footballers I mentioned, I loved his flair and skill with the ball, which I believed he doesn't get enough credit for due to the shadows looming over his career. Naby Keita. Let's talk about it. Naby Keita was born in Conakry, the capital city of Guinea, on the 10th of February 1995, and at 9 years old he was scouted to join his hometown club, Haroya FC. But he, as any professional footballer, wanted more, and considering he'd already debuted for his national team of Guinea in 2012, where he scored against Sierra Leone, he had every right to get a big move. So he set his sights on France, where he trialled for clubs such as FC Lorient and Le Mans FC, but he had to settle for League 2 side FC Istres. On November the 13th, 2013, he made his debut for FC Istres at the age of 18 against Nîmes Olympique. Unfortunately, in Naby's one and only season at FC Istres, they got relegated, but Keita put up good numbers himself in League 2, where he got 23 appearances and 4 goals and 9 assists, which was enough to land him a €1.5 million move to RB Salzburg. In his first season at the controversial Austrian side, he played 44 games and got a total of 6 goals and 3 assists. Not the most impressive stats, but they still managed to win the treble by winning the Austrian Bundesliga and the Cup double. But then in the next season, when he was 20 years old, he stepped up and showed why he's an elite player. He bagged himself 14 goals and 8 assists in 37 appearances, while winning the league again and another cup competition trophy. And because of these great stats, he received Austrian Bundesliga Player of the Year. During his time at Salzburg, he only missed 15 games for club and country, and considering that 10 of the 15 was due to malaria, I think it can be excused for now. In 2016, for €29.75 million, Naby Keita joined the sister club of RB Salzburg. That team was RB Leipzig. It was here Keita started getting a name for himself for good and bad reasons. In his first season and in December 2016, he was charged with using fake documents to get a German driving licence, and he was fined a massive total of €250,000. Other than that, he was absolutely flying. He even scored the winning goal against Dortmund on his debut. During his first season at the controversial German Giants, he got 32 appearances with 8 goals and 8 assists in the Bundesliga, which got him in the Bundesliga Team of the Season for the 16-17 season. During this season, he missed 1 game for Leipzig due to a metatarsal bruise, and although that's not bad considering that injury is one thing he is known well for, he did pick up an injury during the winter break of the Bundesliga, which had him out for 21 days with a hamstring injury. Into the next season, the warning signs of Keita's future injury frequencies started to show. In fairness to the Guinean, he only missed 4 games, but looking at the injuries in detail, you realise he just got lucky when he had his injuries, as in total he had 4 injuries for various reasons, but was out for a total of 71 days. These injuries did not affect his performance, as he still got a solid 39 appearances in his final season at Leipzig, and managed to grab himself 9 goals and 7 assists, and got into the Europa League team of the tournament. So overall, he had an amazing time at Leipzig. On the 27th of August 2017, Liverpool activated Naby Keita's €48 million release clause, with the fee adding up to €60 million within special clauses, like if Leipzig got to Europa League football in the league, they got an extra €11 million. For him to join at the start of 2018 summer transfer window, controversially, Naby Keita received Gerrard's number 8 share at Anfield and was seen to replace the void the Scouser left behind when he joined LA Galaxy in 2015. In this season, he helped Liverpool win number 6, the 6th Champions League, and in the process got himself 33 appearances and 3 goals and 1 assist, one of the most impressive stats, especially when he was being compared to the last number 8 at Liverpool. In terms of injuries, he missed 15 games due to multiple muscular problems, which isn't ideal, but Liverpool had their eyes on getting the league, so he couldn't get any more injured if they wanted to not go a point behind City again. In his next season at Liverpool, it was realised how much his injuries were going to take over his career. As Liverpool did go on to win the Premier League title, Keita received 7 different injuries due to illness and even more leg muscle issues. These injuries sidelined him for a total of 20 games for club and country, and this is where fans started to doubt his availability and his wearing of the number 8 shirt. He only got 27 appearances in the 1920 season with 4 goals and 3 assists. Liverpool also won the Club World Cup in this season. The 2021 season is practically a waste of air talking about. Liverpool were struggling without Van Dijk, but due to a goal from Alisson Becker, Liverpool managed to get Champions League football. Keita played 15 games, mainly due to an ankle injury which had him out for 19 games, but that wasn't the only injury as he missed 35 games due to injury. Fans couldn't stand it anymore, and there was so much frustration when he got knock after knock. So Keita decided to be good for a season, that season being the 21-22 season, where yes, he was injured for 12 games, but you can blame another injury-prone player for that, Paul Pogba. But despite Paul Pogba's red card challenge on Keita, he still played a vital part in Liverpool's FA Cup and Carabao Cup wins, and in their title charge as they finished 1 point behind City again, and come second in the Champions League to Real Madrid because Courtois decided to be the best keeper of all time for a solid 90 minutes. Here, most people would also bring up the infamous Trivela miss Keita did instead of passing the ball in the final stages of the game. And while I can't defend it, I believe it shouldn't all be blamed to a non-mistake he made. In this redemption-esque season, Keita managed 4 goals and 3 assists, which sounds underwhelming, but he played some vital roles in Klopp's midfield this season. Keita let his contract run out at Anfield for Liverpool's underwhelming 22-23 season, where he was injured for the most part of the season and managed only 13 appearances, no goals, no assists, an absolutely appalling season. And after this, he made his free transfer to Werder Bremen. It felt like he had turned a new chapter in his book, but it continued to be this everlasting nightmare for the Guinean. Keita got injured for 18 games, and even when fully fit, he was never picked for the squad, so he protested by refusing to get on the team bus and went home before Werder Bremen's clash with Bayer Leverkusen on the 17th of April. Keita was told by the club to essentially go find somewhere else, and that he can only train with the under-23s, and was handed a significant amount in fines by the club for his protest. That leaves us to now, where he's 29, has missed 161 games due to injury. He has been on Instagram trying to sort out his fitness and also helping out with UNICEF in his home country of Guinea. So what's next for him? Well, he's been linked to clubs like Besiktas and a lot of Saudi Arabia clubs, but I believe that if he wanted to join a club, he would already be in Saudi. So I think we should see a retirement announcement soon, which would be a shame considering his age and the trophies he's won, which show his ability. But this is the end of the road, unless somehow a big team wants him, which I doubt. This is the end. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and all that jazz. I would really appreciate it. Cheers for now.